The brutal nature of the Eco Challenge race course claims yet another victim.
HQ, this is CP5, Team 13, Team Kodak has chosen to be withdrawn from the course and request transport off the course.
Having come right from a movie set, Eco Challenge rookie Hayden Christensen has spent days struggling through the jungle and has fought unimaginable fatigue. But Eco Challenge has proven to be too much. For Hayden and his family, there is no shame as their race ends halfway through the course. Showing a courageous effort, the movie star and his siblings have endured more of the course than many other more experienced teams.
I just heard that Team Kodak pulled out of Eco Challenge, and I can totally understand their reasoning. They had about 23 hours with which to make the next cutoff, and the average times were 25 to 30 hours, and this was a fairly slow team. It would have been soul-destroying for them to have hiked up the next valley, knowing every step they were getting further and further away from a goal that they were walking towards.
We all wanted to go on, but we were like, guys, do you guys want to get pulled out of this thing halfway through it? Because it doesn't look like we're able to make it to the next checkpoint. And we had just raced to make it through the previous 2 checkpoints, and had just made it by the skin of our teeth. And the thought of 28 straight-hour trek we would have to have done in 23 hours or to make it through, we were just like, it's not gonna happen.
And then we were just left standing there realizing that it would be impossible for us to make the next checkpoint by the cutoff time.
I feel really bad for my brother and sister, and it was really, really disappointing. We came to finish this race.
I think there's never any shame in not finishing Eco Challenge. Just arriving at the start line is a huge success. Finishing at the finish line with all 4 members, the cream. And if you get a third of the way, half of the way, what a great experience. It truly is one of the world's great adventures.
I came to do it with my brother and sister, but I also came to test myself. So first and foremost, you sort of figure out your own, limits. But for the most part, it's just like an unworldly appreciation for just the simplest things in life.
Honestly, I thought there was a chance that maybe this idea of mine was actually a bad thing to be getting my family into. But I'm very glad we did that. And I think it was a good thing for myself and for them and for us together. And I think we're coming out of it as better people.